this is how we are treated. And I want your lordships, my lord, I'm praying for your lordships that let an FIR be registered. We were doing our duty. We are victim in the sense that the documents and material incriminating evidence collected by us is taken up. Not, my lord, victim in the sense of section 8, subsection 8. That police can never do justice to me, my lord. Because FIR is registered by, my lord, a chairperson or the president of a political party who happens to be the chief minister. And according to my case, my cross FIR, which I am requesting your lordships to direct CBI to register. Even the Director General of Police is also an accused, the Commissioner is an accused, etc. Rule of law is a part of Article 40, and individual officers are entitled to invoke your lordship's 32 jurisdiction if we can show that there is breakdown of rule of law only for that purpose and nothing more. So this is what I rely on. And this is the limited purpose for which, my lord, I would earnestly request your lordships, my lord, to hold that the facts and circumstances emerging from the present incident and past incidents which I have managed, which I have, my lord, already pointed out, results into, my lord, violation of Article 14 of the officers who go there to discharge their duties. My lord, I am seeking. My lord, forget petitioner number 1 for the time being, in my case. Petitioner number 2 is, my lord, victim of this. And all petitioners in petition which my learned senior friend Mr. Raju would argue are also, my lord, individuals demanding.
No, but you are not victim on offense.
No, offense.
You may represent the victim as according to
I am
you.
not victim in the my lord. I have removed that 8 section, yes. 8 subsection 8. Yes. I am not on that. My lord, this is how we are treated. And I want your lordships, my lord, I am praying for your lordships that let an FIR be registered. We were doing our duty. We are victim in the sense that the documents and material incriminating evidence collected by us is taken up. Not, my lord, victim in the sense of section 8, subsection 8.
Here probably you are saying that victim of that offense acquire the FIR which is registered against you.
Yes, yes. And therefore I am saying, my lord, that police can never do justice to me, my lord. Because FIR is registered by, my lord, a chairperson or the president of a political party who happens to be the chief minister. And according to my case, my cross FIR, which I am requesting your lordships to direct CBI to register. Even the Director General of Police is also an accused, the Commissioner is an accused, etc.
This is what precisely their argument was, that you are not Union of India. And you are a department of Union of India, and there is no sanction or permission from the Union of India.
Forget about everything. I am saying petitioner number 2 is an individual personally aggrieved, and he is before your lordship saying that I cannot go before Calcutta Police, West Bengal Police. And he wants that let this incident, which factual adjudication your lordships are not required to go into, be investigated by CBI. Your lordships are faced with extraordinary situation like this, where I don't wish to keep on repeating the same thing, but your lordship knows the extraordinary situation, which is not just a standalone single incident, but a pattern of incidents. But your lordships have what is known as epistolary jurisdiction. That's an inherent jurisdiction of your lordship. This is under this jurisdiction that your lordships exercise powers even on a postcard. No locus standi, no formal proceedings, no filing of the petition, etc. is needed. Ultimately, your lordships will be satisfied only if your lordships feels that there is a violation of fundamental rights, which require intervention of the highest constitutional court of the country. Under an article which itself is a fundamental right, then it would never prevent your lordships from exercising this jurisdiction. Then your lordships may kindly see I take two submissions, I raised, my learned friend would conclude, but I want to address two issues, raised by the other side, especially Dr. Singhvi. Dr. Singhvi argued, based on essentially the judgment of STC Limited, that ED is not a citizen and therefore cannot maintain a petition. But forget the ED. Kindly concentrate on petitioner number 2. But that apart, as a principle of law, kindly see, for this, I hate to show this, Article 14, but Article 14, 21, and 19, this, as Supreme Court says, golden triangle. 19 says no citizen will be deprived of these rights. Article 19, kindly see, your lordships have seen, if your lordships have seen, your lordships need not. All the judgment.
No, we'll again see.
Pardon?
We'll again see every time it has to be seen.
No, they need not.
No. I'm seriously saying. Because I have learned that whenever you use any provision of law, you must read it. You must read it before you invoke or you go through it. Because every time you read, there will be a new reading, new kind of thought process which goes on.
Facts, new nuances.
Yes.
But all judgments cited by Dr. Singhvi were under Article 19, particularly 19(1)(g). But whatever is the 19.
14 and 21 is person. That's a distinction.
Yes. And 14 has another distinction. State shall not deny to any person equality before the law. But I am extending a step further, saying that equality would mean rule of law. So if I can show that there is failure of rule of law, or there is a likely failure of rule of law, that would violate my Article 14 rights. My 14 right means petitioner number 2. ED is in a representative capacity. Kindly examine this from this point of view. ED may not itself has any fundamental, but ED represents that all agencies going in particular state is meted with brutal police force at the behest of and in presence of the highest political executive. Then ED says that I am coming before the court in a representative capacity for all officers who are doubtlessly citizens of India and natural persons. But by way of abundant caution, petitioner number 2 is undoubtedly a citizen of India and a natural person.
You see, the argument was ED doesn't have a fundamental right. And the officers of ED are representing ED. Therefore, they also don't have fundamental right.